Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Pixie Love and today we're doing some fat acceptance TikToks. I think I found a few, so this is gonna be a good video. Stay tuned to the end of the video because I'm gonna say something at the end, but today I'm going to try not to pause the video as much and explain why I'm not gonna continue to do that at the end of this video, but I am gonna give it a try to see how it works. But there are two major reasons why I do pause the videos as much as I do, and that will be at the end of this video. But just so you know, try something new today. Let me know how you guys like it, even though probably won't change much. But anyway, let's get into these videos. Oh, why are you crying like that? And it was like me realizing I won't be in a relationship until I lose 200 pounds. Now, girly, looking at you and looking at me, you're like a baddie, so I don't know what your problem is. You know what? It's confidence. Okay, let me explain something to you. You can be fat and be in a relationship. Oh my God, you can be fat and be in a relationship with someone who's not fat. Oh my God, you could be black and fat and be in a relationship with someone who is not fucking fat, or someone who is fat. You could be in a fucking relationship. Let me tell you why. Because bitch, I'm in one. I know plenty of big girls that are in relationships. The issue is your mentality, because you honestly really think that no one's gonna love you until you lose weight, and that is a fucked up way to think. Straight up, no one's gonna love you until you learn to love yourself. And if you truly love yourself, people are gonna be lying down the block to see you. Come on. I literally get hit on all the time. I wouldn't say it's an everyday occurrence, but it's at least every other day, every few days or so, there's somebody trying to talk to me. And so you can't tell me there's no one out there trying to get your attention, boo. No. And you're really pretty. Hold on, let's look at your face again. Bitch. You're pretty. You're prettier than me. You're pretty. And your makeup skills are on point. I wish I can do my makeup to look that good. You need confidence. You need to know that you are that bitch, and everyone else will know that you're that bitch. No matter what size you are. There's somebody for you. I promise you that. I promise you. This just makes me sad. This wasn't really fat acceptance. This is I really hope you're joking. I really hope you're joking, because you look so pretty. You're freaking gorgeous. I hope this is a joke. And if it's not, you don't have to be skinny to be in a relationship. I'm serious. This annoys me. This one actually annoyed me.
There's literally no research to support that losing weight increases your health. The reduction of adipose tissue specifically increases your risk for type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and things like osteoporosis. People that care about their health don't put their health at risk by engaging in dieting activities. So unless you have a diagnosed medical condition where losing weight is literally the only way that you will get better, losing weight is not healthy. It doesn't benefit your physical health in any way, shape, or form. And when most people say that they're losing weight for health, what they really are talking about is their overall general well-being. And research doesn't support that. Research supports that no matter the body size, if that body is engaging in regular exercise and eating balanced, nutritious meals, they will live longer, happier, healthier lives. Health has absolutely nothing to do with the amount of fat on your body. And people that actually care about their health would stay up to date on that kind of research.
Bitch, you done? Okay. This pissed me off. There has been countless studies that show, and I like how she didn't bring up mental health whatsoever, because let's just talk about mental health first of all. There's been countless studies that show losing weight can improve your mental health. Literally countless studies. And you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm pulling some up. Give me a second, but let me finish. Not pausing this video. Oh, not pausing these videos and letting them fully all talk gets me heated, because straight bullshit is coming out of your mouth, honestly. There's nothing but studies showing the opposite of what you're fucking saying. And physical health, you're telling me that if I lose 150 pounds or so, you're telling me I'm not gonna feel better? You're telling me my body's physically not gonna feel better? Because let me tell you, I have been in a smaller body, okay? I have been at a healthy weight in my early teenage years and everything, and I could tell you I could do a lot more than I can now, and I felt so much better doing them. I I was always an active kid. I love doing gymnastics and stuff. And when I do my flips and stuff now, I feel extra pressure on my wrists, my knees, my joints. Literally, doing a slight jog hurts me. I could do a jog, but I feel the extra pressure in my knees when I do a jog, and it fucking hurts. But that didn't hurt when I was 13, 14 years old and 145 pounds, 160 pounds at 5'8". Like, no, don't tell me that fucking bullshit. Okay, now let me go do some research and show you how wrong you are. I just pulled up 3 articles. I haven't read them yet, but the first one is from the National Institute of Health. This article is from 2013. A new study has shown that weight loss intervention can help overweight and obese people with serious mental issues, such as schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, and major depression. Lose significant weight and keep it off. More than 80% of people with serious mental issues are overweight or obese, a major factor that has led to a death rate of 3 times that of the overall population. Factors that have contributed to obesity includes unhealthy eating habits and lack of physical activities. But this person said that there's no proof that losing weight can help you physically or mentally. They didn't even bring up mentally, but the person was talking about how they're losing weight for their mental and physical health, and they didn't want to bring up the fucking mental health whatsoever because they know it fucking helps. Let's read another fucking article. This is from healthtalk.org. This is called Weight Change and Associated Health Problems, Mental and Emotional Benefits of Losing Weight. In addition to the physical health benefits, losing weight can have a big impact on your mental health and well-being. Among the benefits that were mentioned by those we have spoken to were greater self-esteem, being less self-conscious, feeling more assertive at work, feeling happier, feeling more sociable and having fun, having a sense of achievement and greater self-confidence. And why wouldn't they feel those things? They actually achieved something, and my God, doing something for yourself in a positive way, in a positive light, doing something good for yourself would have really good outcomes for you mentally because you felt like you achieved something and stuff. And what's wrong with feeling those things? Nothing's wrong with feeling those things. And feeling all those things overall will have a better effect on your mental health because your mental health is a big part of what you say to yourself and what you think about yourself. So if losing weight is giving someone a better self-image, let it give that person a better self-image, because if that person has a better self-image of themselves, they're going to stop saying horrible things to themselves, which would improve their mental health. This is 5 amazing health benefits of losing weight. This is from Oman's Internal Medicine. Better mental health, lower blood pressure, reduced risk of heart disease, better breathing, and reduction or elimination of medications. But yeah, please go on and tell me how losing weight doesn't do anything for you. Like, losing weight, there's no reason to lose weight. We should all just be fucking fat because being fat isn't doing anything to our body. Oh, it was she was smug and just like, yeah, I'm gonna say all these big words and know exactly what I'm talking about, but yet, can you show us where you're getting your data from? Where are you getting it from? Because I never find articles like that. When I look up this stuff, I don't find articles saying that losing weight doesn't improve your health. Where are you finding your articles from? And is it written by a person who is just a part of your fat acceptance community that doesn't have any like credentials in medicine or anything? Or is it just a person who's a fucking journalist who's writing whatever the fuck they want to talk about? So I need to know where you're getting your information from.
There's a specific experience within the fat experience that not every fat person experiences, but I don't hear it talked about enough. That is mourning the thin you. I grew up fat. I grew up fat with a thin, beautiful mother. I was on fad diets before I was 10. I had disordered eating. There was this idea in my head of thin me, of waking up one day and just being skinny, or even weird fantasies of like, oh, I got shot in the stomach and the doctors just had to give me liposuction. Weird stuff like that growing up. And I used to struggle really hard, be like, why can't I look like other people? Why can't I get my body to look like pretty girls? I really had to kill that idea. I had to mourn it. I had to accept that they were there and then move past it.
I get a lot of what she's talking about, and it's very like frustrating and hard. So like, I didn't grow up fat. I didn't start becoming overweight until middle school and high school, but I started thinking I was overweight because I was a lot taller and a lot curvier than kids my own age. When I was 5'5" by the time I was 11 years old. And I was 5'5" at like 140 pounds. I had C-cup boobs at that point. Already had hips and thighs and a butt at that point. I hit puberty and developed very, very early. And so I thought I was fat because I was so much bigger than everyone else. But I wasn't actually fat for my size or my height or my body shape. I was just bigger than all the little white girls I went to school with. Like, but I was also bigger when I went to like minorities. I was also bigger and thicker than the freaking black girls I went to school with. I'm just curvy as hell. I've always been. And so I did grow up thinking I was fatter than what I actually was when I was younger. So I wanted to like be skinny and lose weight. And I would like eat a salad all the goddamn day, but it would be drenched in ranch and be a lot of fucking bullshit with that. So I understand feeling like you have to kill this idea of being skinny. And like, and that has nothing to do with like, that's just how I'm assuming this person around the same age. She looks like she's in her mid-20s around me. And even people a little younger than me, there's just something different. Like, society has, I guess, grown a lot since we were younger. We see beauty in a very different way. And people are starting to realize that, like, you know, you can be beautiful in, like, any way you are. And it is as women, but it's hard because, like, these girls, especially the ones who grow up big, don't realize that, like, literally, I think every little girl goes through this. Every little girl doesn't think that they're pretty enough. Every little girl doesn't think that they're, you know, that there's something they need to change about themselves to be pretty and gorgeous. And just for you, it happened to be you want to be skinny. But like, it's like most girls go through this not feeling pretty enough. And it's the societal pressure for us to be gorgeous and pretty all the damn time. It's an image of us waking up in the movies with our hair perfect and our makeup already done. And like, that's not how any of us look like. And it's something we have to learn as females to like, this isn't reality. It's frustrating because like people in this community talk about certain issues as about being a female and just equate it to being fat when it's issues that like most girls, I don't want to say every, but most girls go through this. Skinny girls go through this, fat girls go through this, black girls go through this, Asian girls go through, like everybody goes through these emotions and feelings, especially as young women. So it's like, I don't want to, I guess, minimize your feelings or your experience, but I'm letting you know it's not just equal to just being a fat experience. You had this, that's not just a fat experience. That's just mostly a girl experience.
The whole thing was horrible. All of it.
I don't know if I can have the sound in it, but the first friend was like, oh, you know, being all happy and nostalgic about high school, and her, like, it was horrible because she was a fat friend. I was sometimes a fat friend and I sometimes wasn't. I did have a friend or two that were bigger than me as well. But most of my friends were smaller. And like, I never saw myself as like the fat friend. I still very much enjoyed high school. Like, high school was rough. I actually had a better time in school than I was at home in high school. So for me, school was my safe place. School was kind of my happy place. I loved learning, had a good relationship with most of my teachers, and I loved my friends. And home life was very very crazy at the time. So school for me was always a good place. And so I do like look back, and I enjoyed school. Being one of the weird, nerdy, freaking emo goth girls. On top of that, being a black, weird, nerdy, emo goth girl was like blasphemous, okay? And I enjoyed school. So this is just not my experience. As being the fat friend or not the pretty friend or whatever, I still enjoyed school and my friends. And if you didn't, you need better friends. You needed better friends back then. Because when I do look back, middle school, I had some horrible friends. Like, some of them were good friends, and those are the ones I continue to be friends with in high school. But like, I have some friends that I had in middle school, and middle school girls are just so fucking catty. Oh my god, like, we were horrible in middle school. Like, I think about some situations I was going through and with my friends and telling them things. I'm just like, yeah, that's something you never say to a human being who's going through a traumatic situation and they're telling you. But like, children are just horrible. God, we were some vicious ass bitches. Like, oh my God. But yeah, no, high school especially was a good time for me. I very much enjoyed high school. So I guess I just don't have that experience. Okay, so that's it for today. I did have one more video, but it was 3 minutes long, and there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to watch a 3-minute video and not pause it. So let me know how you guys feel about me not pausing the videos, but there are reasons why I don't do them. I do pause them more often. Major reason is a couple months ago, back in August, my channel was growing very, very quickly, and I got hit with 2 copyright strikes from a person who didn't like that I was critiquing them. Eventually everything was settled. There's like a couple videos on my channel about it, but I paused them more than I need to because I don't want to give anyone an excuse to copyright claim me. My videos are fair use. I'm critiquing, analyzing, and commenting on videos, and it's more in fair use if I pause the videos more to put my opinions in during it. Otherwise, if I'm just letting the video play and then saying my opinion, it can be seen as me stealing their work. You know what I mean? So I pause the videos to like protect myself a little more. And the second reason why I pause the videos, I have short-term memory sometimes, and I cannot remember. I can't remember the whole video sometimes, and I don't want to pause and rewatch it a couple times before I have to say what I want to say, because I try to make my editing process very streamlined as possible so I can edit these as quick as possible, because editing takes a long time. And so that's why I pause them as much as I do, for those 2 reasons. But like, if I don't pause a video, like I had a 3-minute video, if I watched that whole 3-minute video, I wouldn't be able to say everything I wanted to say, because she'll say one thing and that'd be the only thing I focus on that I want to talk about, and then I either don't listen to the rest of the video, or I listen to the whole video and I forget what I wanted to say in the beginning, because I've had that happen sometimes with me recording, and that's why I started pausing as much as I do. So there is 2 reasons. And if you don't like how I do things, you don't have to be here. I pause my videos. If you want to watch these TikToks, you can go on TikTok yourself. They're very easy to find. Or you can go find compilation videos that people do. You can go ahead and do that. But I'm trying to keep my channel under fair use, because I almost lost my channel when it first started growing. Like, I almost lost my channel. And for something that was completely fair use. And I'm not dealing with that again. I'm trying to protect myself. And 2, I'm also trying to make sure I get all my thoughts out. So sorry, not sorry that I pause the videos as much as I do. I will try doing them less if you guys do like seeing more of the videos. And I know not a lot of people complain about that, but I wanted to say there's a reason why I do things the way I do. But I thought I should probably let you guys know why I do the things I do. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like down below. If you guys enjoy me, make sure you guys subscribe, because I do videos Monday through Friday. In a little bit, there should be 2 videos on your screen. One is my most recent upload. The other one is what YouTube recommends for you. I would suggest either video because they're bangers, because I made them. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And bye-bye.